Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Chronofahx, and yeah, pretty excited for Zelda Fridays to come back, and also about the sound alert thing. Rapes. Yeah, the little mask of truth. Yeah, one of the benefits compared to when I was a 3D VTuber, I can actually pin items to my model, so I figured I'd try this out. Anyways, about the sound alert thing, I didn't have it set up for my welcome screen, so if it didn't play for you, sorry. I think it should work on this screen though, so if you want to try that again, if you want to. But yeah, hopefully it'll work. I haven't tried it out. Yeah, it works. Okay. All right. So, blinking is a little off on my model. It's fine. Anyways, so before jump into the game, figure I'd go over a few things. Once again, with the rules. One, please no bullying or any political stuff or religious stuff. I'm just a chill guy. I'm a debatably funny person. Just wanted to play games. That's all I am inspired to be, and that's all I want to do. And let's see. No story spoilers. Even though I'm about to play a game that's 25 years old, so but still, I want to try to avoid spoilers as much as possible with story spoilers. And also, I encourage everybody to clip some of my content, please. I want to try because I want to see if I can get some more clips posted on YouTube, TikTok, all that kind of stuff. Because it's really hard because my streams are 3 hours, so I have to scour through all sorts of stuff to get good clips to post. So it's a little difficult to do that sometimes. Of course, you don't have to clip, but if you want to clip, and also if you want to post it on your own social stuff, feel free to. I'm not totally against that kind of stuff. More people know about my content. If more people know about my content, I'll be plenty happy about that. Anyways, with that, I don't think there's anything else that I need to talk about, so let's go ahead and jump into the game. So yeah, I'm going to be playing the recompiled version of the game. So, because it's kind of an HD thing, kind of higher quality than both N64 original and heck, even 3DS. And also, it just comes with a few features that I just want to take advantage of. Excuse me. And also, please let me know if the game volume is good or not, and if you can still hear me even after all the game audio stuff goes on. Okay. Sorry, I just love this intro so much. Honestly, out of all the Zelda intros, I think this one, or it's a debate between this and Twilight Princess as to which Zelda intro is my favorite. So I just kind of wanted to sit back and just kind of watch it again. chills every time I hear the Skull Kids theme. Alright, let's go ahead and jump it. Oh, it took too long. There we go. And yeah, this file was just used as testing, just to make sure that the game can run well on OBS. So I'll go ahead and erase it, because even though on like casual playthroughs I go with the canon name or even my real name, I started a little something in Ocarina of Time when I played that, like, dang, almost a year ago. Oh my gosh, that feels so long ago. Anyways, I started a thing, and I want to keep it as a tradition whenever I play a new Zelda game. And that was, I named Link my dude. Because it just made everybody sound perpetually high, and it really amused me, so I'm gonna go with that. In the land of Hyrule, there echoes a legend held dearly by the royal family that tells of a boy who, after battling evil and saving Hyrule, crept away from the land that had made him a legend. Done with the battles he once waged against time, he embarked on a journey, a secret and personal journey, a journey in search of a beloved and invaluable friend. A friend with whom he parted ways when he finally fulfilled his heroic destiny and took his place among legends. You two fairies did great. I wonder if he has anything good on him. Huh? This guy? Well, that shouldn't be a problem. Ooh, what a pretty ocarina. Hey, Skullkid, let me touch it. I want to see. You can't, Tail. What would we do if you dropped it and broke it? No way, you can't touch it. Aw, but sis, why can't I try it out too? Just the instinctual hiding. I love it. And we gain back controls, and yeah, gonna kill a little grass because Link is a natural enemy of them. Plus, getting a little bit of early money is actually kind of nice. And one thing I immediately like more about Majora's Mask. Look at how lightning fast these menus are. In the original Ocarina, these menus were kind of slow to upload and move through. But here, it's actually lightning fast. And that is something I immediately appreciate. And in fact, you could also kind of skip a lot of text. Like if you press B on certain dialogue options, you can instantly skip through a lot of dialogue, which makes repeat playthroughs a lot faster and nicer. But we pretty much lost everything that we had in the original Ocarina. No bow, no hookshot, no slingshots, no boomerangs, no nothing. All we have is our trusty Kokiri sword, which seems to have changed between games. Not entirely sure why they did this, but whatever. And the hero shield. Basically a miniature version of the Hylian. Yeah, I should definitely start a lawn mowing YouTube channel and get it. Yeah. You also do great in a pottery smashing class. Pottery smashing YouTube channel. And yep, you attack one of these bushes, they start coming alive. Smash them all and you'll get a lot of money. Like, I think destroying them all gets you 20 rupees. Anyways, fancy parkour gems. Parkour. Parkour. Alright, let's go through. Getting some nice Alice in Wonderland-esque imagery. Breast channel. Oh no. What's with that stupid horse of yours? It doesn't listen to a word that's said to it. There's no point in writing a thing like that, so I did you a favor and got rid of it. Aw, boo-hoo. Why the sad face? I thought I'd just have a little fun with you. Oh, come now. Do you really think you could beat me as if you are? Fool. I can't close my mouth! Now that's a good look for you. You'll stay here looking that way forever. Success! Whoa, whoa, Skull Kid, wait for me. I'm still here. Tail, you can't leave without me. And thus, for the rest of the game, Tattle had a migraine. Got a concussion. You! If I wasn't dealing with you, I wouldn't have gotten separated from my brother. Well, don't just stand there, Deku Boy. Do something. Why are you looking at me like that? What, is there something stuck on my face? What face? Will you stop staring and just open that door for me? Please, come on, a helpless little girl is asking you, so hurry up. Helpless? You were literally beating me down to the ground a few seconds ago. Oh, Tail, I wonder if that child will be alright on his own. So yeah, as a Deku, we can pretty much do nothing but spin around like a ballerina, and... well, it's not deep enough. right, I'm back. Sorry, my Wi-Fi just conked out for a second. Like, it literally, like, shut down in the middle of it, so I had to go and reset it, so sorry about that. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. Alright, anyways, what was I doing? Oh, right, I was heading towards the door. Actually, wait, is it... Okay. Okay, I think we're fine. Hopefully. Okay. Yeah, internet, oopsie. It just straight up died on me. Hey, wait for me! Don't leave me behind. So, that stuff back there. I, apologize, so take me with you. You want to know about that skull kid who just ran off, right? Well, I just so happen to have an idea of where he might be going. Take me with you, and I'll help you out. Deal? Please? Good. So then it's settled. Now then, I'll be your partner, or at least until we catch that skull kid. My name's Tattle, so it's nice to meet you, or whatever. Now that we've got all that straightened out, can we stop messing around and get moving? If I figure something out, press up and I'll tell it to you. Hopefully you'll manage to get by without my help until then. Breaking the fourth wall there for a second. You might want to limit the games thing. Okay, let me see if I can get to the menu thing for, there we go. Graphics, frame rates. Let's limit it down to about 30 because that's how I'm set up my video on OBS. All right. Okay. Hopefully that'll be better. Supply. And actually, yeah, that looks a little smoother on my end, honestly. Okay. Let's hop over. And yeah, we can dive into flowers and fly around. Hop out. Dive. Hop. Alright. And we open this up to get my nuts! So these function pretty much identical to how they did in Ocarina, in that you can use them to stun enemies. But an additional thing they added in Majora is, while flying around, bombs away! And if I'm not mistaken, I think they actually do more damage when you just drop them down like a bomb. So, yeah. Hey, come on, press Z and talk to me, except the Z button doesn't exist with this remake. But whatever. So let's go ahead and interact with this thing. It's strange, but the way you look right now sort of looks like this tree. It looks all dark and gloomy, almost like it could cry any second now. How sad. Anyways, let's exit this forest. No way back. We can only press forward. Up ahead, there is a way that speedrunners have actually found a way to skip the cutscene that's about to happen, but I don't want to skip it because then we would miss out on the iconic line. You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you? I own the Happy Masks shop. I travel far and wide in search of masks. During my travels, a very important mask was stolen from me by an imp in the woods. So, here I am, at a loss. And now, I found you. Now, don't think me rude, but I have been following you, stalker. For I know of a way to return you to your former self. Oh, in that case, stalk away. And also, oh, that is not a flattering camera angle. If you can get back the precious item that was stolen from you, I will return you to norm. In exchange, all I ask is that you also get back my precious mask that the imp stole from me. What? Is it not a simple task? Why, to someone like you, it should by no means be a difficult task. Except, the one thing is, I'm a very busy fellow, and I must leave this place in 3 days. How grateful I would be if you could bring it back to me before my time here is up. But yes, you'll be fine. I see you're young and have tremendous courage. I'm sure you will find it right away. Well then, I am counting on you. I won't get into it right now, but I want to say this right here and right now. The Happy Mask Salesman is my favorite character, not just in the game, but in Zelda in general. Or at least in the top 3. Again, I'll go more in depth about this later when we get to know more about him, but I genuinely love this character so much, and he is what makes this game really special to me. At least, he's a big part of it. If you look on his backpack, there's all sorts of different masks, including one that's straight up Mario. Anyways, I have no choice but to leave the clock tower. Dawn of the first day. 72 hours remain. And welcome to Clocktown, and by extension, welcome to Termina. He gives me the creeps. That mask salesman was the... Sorry, just thinking aloud. But 3 days, even if we never sleep, that leaves us with a measly 72 hours. Talk about demanding. Well, don't just stand there. We're going to see the Great Fairy. Look, you want to find the Skull Kid, don't you? The Great Fairy will know what he's up to. He watches over everything, and just between you and me, the Skull Kid is no match for the Great Fairy. Go to the shrine near the North Gate, you'll find the Great Fairy in there. I could do that, but, nah. I'm gonna explore this town a little bit. And run away from the dog because he apparently hates wood. He hates wooden little boys. And here is the laundry pool, and... Please hear my plea. The masked Skull Kid has broken me apart and scattered my pieces. Please find a way to return me to the fairy fountain in North Clocktown. So yeah, we can just hop across the water and pick that up. And a nice little trick is, if you spin just before you hit the water, you get a nice boost of speed. It's very nice. And if you come back and leave again, that box will always spawn 5 rupees. It's not the best money grinding spot, but for the early parts of the game, it is a very good money grinding spot. There's a better one later, but for now, that is a pretty good one to keep in mind. For now, let's actually head up to North Clock Tower. Or North Clock Town. And... okay, here we go.
What's this? Green clothes? White fairy? Sir, could you by chance be a forest fairy?
Yeah, rip momentum in the 3DS version. Again, I'll bring up comparisons to the 3DS version as they come up, but yeah, probably the first one I could talk about is the momentum and the movement speed. And yeah, it's definitely the first area where I think the N64 version is superior. Because with the N64 version, it feels like it runs a lot faster and it feels like you have a lot more control versus the 3DS version where, I don't know, it's just a little less fun to run around in. Anyways, just bought a map of the clock town from Tingle here.
Well, call again. Tingle, tingle, call. These are magic words that Tingle created himself. Don't steal them. Copyright Tingle. 2000.
Anyways, run up here, and if you hear that clanking, that's just the guard preventing us from leaving because he doesn't want children to leave. Oh no, the Great Fairy! And now for the reason this game got a T rating in later years. Or at least I feel like one of the big reasons. There are a couple others, but this one feels one of the bigger ones. Tattle, and you, young one of altered shape. Thank you for returning my broken and scattered body to normal. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. I thought that masked child was helping me, and I grew careless. All I can offer you now is this. I shall grant you magic power as a sign of my gratitude. Please accept it. Got a mod for the 3DS version that restored a lot of the more controversial changes. Yeah, that is something that I wish there were more of, especially with like recompile here. Like, there's honestly a lot of, because there are some changes in the 3DS version that I do consider to be like significant improvements, and there are also some things that I wish were in both versions but aren't. Again, I'll get into those when we actually get to those points, but for now, we've been granted magic power and we can shoot bubbles. The man who lives in the observatory outside of town may know the Skull Kid's whereabouts, but be careful. You must not underestimate that child's power, kind young one. If you ever are returned to your former shape, come see me. I shall give you more help. And yeah, I think this is also one of the earliest points in a Zelda game where you get the magic meter. I could be wrong on that. Like, I think the only other one that might get it earlier is Link to the Past, because you get the lantern and that relies on magic power. But in terms of the 3D, I think this is the earliest. Anyways, gonna hop down this hole because there's something I want to do. I'm gonna play their games. How about it? Will the young one play? One game is 10 rupees. I'll play. Alright then. Use this Deku Flower and have fun. If the time it takes for you to get all the rupees is faster than the current record, you get an extravagant prize. Best time is 1:15. Alright, burrow into the Deku Flower. Game begins with the moment you pop out. So yeah, we get ourselves a little mini game involving the Deku Flower. I like doing this early on because, well, A, there's not a whole lot you can do in this first 3-day cycle that you're supposed to do. But also, this is kind of a nice refresher and a nice way of practicing stuff with the Deku Flower and knowing how to fly around and the best methods of travel with it. Come on, dive, dive. Plus, you do get a really nice reward with playing this minigame. How am I not collecting this thing? There we go. Okay, pop. Pop goes the Deku. Alright. Let's hope that this flower is far enough. Please, 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 please. Oh, I just barely made it. Okay, it's all over. 59 seconds, amazing, new record. Take this. You get 50 rupees, but we'll come back later. My dude? That's a strange name for a Deku script. That's just a strange name in general, dude. Pop. And also, now that we've gained the ability to shoot things, Tingle now inflates a balloon and flies up in the air. I don't want to know how he fills that up, but I have a feeling it's a certain gas that he produces. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Anyways, East Clock Tower, not where I wanted to go, but might as well explore this area. And you know what? Let's try and brute force it. Normally, you're supposed to shoot that Majora's Mask balloon and do a little game of hide and seek with a bunch of the Bombers kids, but I'm gonna try and brute force the code. Let's see if it can do it. Because the way this code works is that it always uses 1 through 5, and it uses every number at least once. So it's really just a matter of figuring that out. Let's try 4, 2, 3, 5, 1. Wrong. I'm gonna try 2 more times, and if I don't get it, then I'll do the hide and seek thing. So let's try 3, 2, 1, 4, 5. Any suggestions for a code? Five, 3, 2, 1, 4. Okay. 3, 2, 1, 4. Wrong. Okay. I'll do the hide and seek thing. Okay. For now, first I want to just kind of explore town a little bit. Here we have 2 jugglers. My, funny things are happening in town, aren't they? Funny. Yes, the giant moon with the face crashing to the earth is funny. You're telling me, like the rumors about the swamp to the south? Did you hear about the kidnapping? Oh my, the kidnapping? Yep, but then the kid woke up. Get it? Kidnapping? Oh, I got 1,000,000 of them. I like these guys. They're fun. Also, I figure I might as well address this now. Whether or not I'm going to be 100% in the game, and mostly, yes. I'm not gonna go for full 100%, but at the very least, I'm going to fill out this entire page of the quest thing. I'd also try and grab as many of this line as possible. Normally, I would 100% it, but I'm gonna be frank. Some of the quests that in this game are a little tedious and can take a little while. And some of them actually are just repeats of previous ones, just with different outcomes. So yeah, there's a little bank system. You can deposit money here, and you get different prices at different milestones depending on how much money you deposit. But okay, looks like we've explored pretty much the entirety of the town. So now we get into blowing up this balloon. All right, let's talk to you. Are you the one who just popped that up there? Not bad for a Deku scrub. We bombers have a hideout that leads to the observatory outside town. You need a code to get in. Maybe I'll tell you what it is. But don't think you're getting it that easily. I can't just tell you what the code is. You'll have to pass my test first. You ready? All right, line up, guys. If you can find all 5 of us by tomorrow morning, I'll teach you the code. Are you ready? Blop. I love that. So yeah, there are 2 bomber kids in this starting area, including Jim here. All right, here's the other one. Also, I just love the freeze frames. they pull off. Let's see, I think there's I think 2 here in East Clocktown. There are none in South Clocktown or in the Laundry Pool. Although, one of the more annoying aspects about chasing these kids down is that sometimes they'll go into the loading zone of where you need to go, and they'll just stay stuck there. Like, they'll sometimes just walk down to the stairs that lead to South Clocktown, meaning you can't get them without accidentally going into the next area. That is an annoying thing about this game of hide and seek. And here's Bomber Kid, too. Okay. Which means there should be one more in West Clock Tower. Oh. Oh. Alright. Spin. Oh, I did not mean to talk to you. Nothing really. Okay. He's just out in the open. Oh, no way. You finally got me. You're pretty good for a Deku scrub. If only you were human. Then I could give you an original Bomber's notebook and make you a member. What do you think, guys?
No way, no scrubs.
Jeez, I didn't realize you were all a bunch of racists. I guess not. Once we let some kid who wasn't human join our gang, and boy, did we ever regret it. Sorry. But I'll teach you the code, just like I promised. I can only tell you once, though, so pay close attention. You ready? Four, 2, 1, 3, 5. 4, 2, 1, 3, 5. I had to repeat that. 4, 2, 1, 3, 5. 4, 2, 1, 3, 5. Otherwise, I'll lose it. 4, 2, 1, 3, 5. Because I tend to forget things pretty easily. Okay. 4, 2, 1, 3, 5. That's right. If you know the code, then you're a member, right? Okay, here you go. There's a lot of cool stuff at the Telescope Guys place. Oh yeah, and Bomber's Secret Society of Justice Forever. Head down here into the sewers just in time for night of the first day. 60 hours remain. And here we encounter our first enemy, the Skullchilla. In the Deku form, it can only be hurt by hitting its back as a Deku. With the snot. Okay, get a little bit of magic refill, and Tattle, what do you have to say? I know how there's... I wonder how the astronomer knows the Skull Kid. Well, look at the time, you don't even have 3 days left. Well, yeah, you kind of lose the whole 3 days thing the moment you step out of the clock tower, so... like, the exactly 3 days left. And here we have, I think his name is Piero? He's a scarecrow. If you talk to him, you can advance to the next day. Basically, it's a way to entirely skip the first 3 day cycle if you want to. Because after this point, you basically are good to go to the next story marker. You don't need to do any of the side stuff that I'm doing. But when it comes to this game, I like to be as efficient as possible and just cram as much stuff down and see if I can beat the game in as few time cycles as possible. Like, I think my record for 100%ing this game, I think it's like 5 resets, 6, something like that. Anyways, we get the Moons tier. And this is actually kind of an interesting item. Not like in what it does, but more the lore behind it. Because it's kind of interesting to think about why does this thing exist? Like, is the moon sad that it's about to end all life? Is it a tier of anger? Is it just simply a crystal that just happens to be shaped like a tear that just falls off like debris? It's kind of interesting to think about, and I want to hear your thoughts on it, because I would love to know. Anyways, gonna roll down here, break the box. And approach this old deck of flower. Wait, hang on. Okay, so you're actually picturing it as a sack tier. Okay, this is private property. Don't try using it when I'm not around. I've already sold out most of my wares, and the carnival hasn't even begun. Alright, he just wants the moon's tier. This is what this is used for. Okay. So used to this, like, switch thing where you could, like, press and hold the right trigger, or, like, a button, and then press button, like, A, B, X, Y, and then instantly use that item, instead of the right stick. Anyways, we got the land title deed, which does nothing for us in this first 3-day cycle. Anyways, he's out. And yeah, that little Deku salesman leads into another change with the 3DS version that I actually prefer in the 3DS version. That being, repeated cutscenes are trimmed down a lot more. Like, there's already a lot of, like, cutscene changes when you repeat stuff in the N64 version, but the 3DS version adds a lot more and trims down a lot of the cutscenes that take forever. Anyways, we're here in the Stockpot Inn because there's a certain thing I can do literally right now. Hi, Toilet Hand. Paper, please. Yay. Oh, you saved me. You can do this with any piece of paper that you get in the game, but I figure I use the land title deed because it's literally used for nothing else in this day cycle. This fell down here. I'll give it to you. Somebody apparently pooped out a piece of their hearts. However that works. And he disappears, and we literally don't know anything about him. Heck, when you get to Bomber's Notebook, when you eventually turn back into human, his name is literally question mark, question mark, question mark. Nobody knows what he is. Heck, the only time they actually, like, expand on that particular thing is, strangely enough, in a side quest in Skyward Sword. But even then, it's not the same thing because it's a ghost hand and it's implied to be female in Skyward Sword, when it was clearly a man's voice here in Majora. Which I've always found a little odd, but I don't know. Okay, so there's not much else to do until the second day. So I think for now, what I want to do is I'll head to West Clock Tower, deposit a little bit of money, not quite all of it, and then use the Scarecrow in the trading post to go to the next, like, time frame. Already saved up about 100 rupees. And also, fun fact about this trading post: the guy at the clerk changes at different time intervals. Sometimes it's the, like, fishing guy from Ocarina. Sometimes it's this guy. It changes depending on what time frame you're in. Oh, hey, baby, I'm a silent scarecrow wandering in search of pleasant music. Time will pass in a blink of an eye if you dance with me. If you like, baby, we can forget the time and dance till dawn. Shall we dance? Yeah, oh yeah. In that case, forget the time, let's dance. Meanwhile, Link just does nothing but watch this madness unfold. Shakes his head. Dawn of the second day, 48 hours remain. Oh yeah, how's that? It went by in an instant, right? I'm still full of energy. If you like, baby, we can forget the time and dance till night. No thanks. Oh, sorry, that's too bad. In that case, come back anytime you decide to want to dance. By the way, you want to learn it? Not for now. And again, another detail that I absolutely love. On each day, the Clocktown music changes. This time it's sped up, almost like it's more in a hurry or there's more desperation going on. It's a really neat detail, and again, I just love little details in games like this. It adds a lot when you're paying attention. Plus, in this case, it adds to the atmosphere of Clock Tower and the world in general. We're back here because they changed the minigame on the second day. So we're gonna play it. So we're gonna play this minigame again. So now instead of going up and down, it's now moving in a pattern, like a square pattern. Oop. Okay. And what's nice is you can generally stay in the same spot and just wait for it to come to you, because you're generally in the air long enough for you to hit the next one. Okay. Come on. Yes. I surprisingly struggle the most with the day 2 variant of this particular minigame. I don't know why. Especially considering that the day 3 variant is supposed to be the hardest. But, whatever. Alright, let's go for the middle. Okay. Dive. Hup. Got them all. 48.65. Amazing, it's a new record. Take this. And we get 50 more rupees. Come again, my young dude. Gonna dive down and hop. I'm gonna go ahead and try and get more money because I want to see if I can do the 200 rupee thing within the first 3-day cycle, because that is something I can do. And hi, Postman. Spinning round and round. Okay, almost said something else, but South Clock Town. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of a run back and forth and collect this 5 rupee a little bit. Okay, spin down and grind out. Because, yeah, it is, while not the fastest, it is a nice little money grinding spot for early on. And again, there's not a whole lot more to do on this first day, 3-day cycle. Heck, everything I've done so far, it's pretty much all you need story-wise in order to, for this first 3 days. Okay, Mr. My Dude. 70, right? I always like to have at least 10 rupees on me. Just kind of a thing. And I think it said like 183 rupees, I think it was how much in the bank. So I'll try and do an additional 20 rupees. Then I think after that, I'll just go ahead and accelerate to the final day. Oh, hi. Hello, Mr. Scrub. How about this rain? Do you scrubs feel sad on rainy days too? But Deku scrubs are supposed to like rain. At least one of us has reason to be happy. You depress me. Like, I get why you're sad, but dang. Alright. Excuse me, let me take a look at you. Ah, yes, my dude. Never gets old. Alright, 20 rupees, that should put me to 100, or 200. What's this? You've already saved about 200 rupees? Well, little guy, here's your special gift. Take it. Got an adult wallet, and I haven't even gotten to the first dungeon of the game. If you know this game well enough, you can do a lot of stuff like this. And that's why I love it so much. In fact, I consider... In fact, this, and I think Pikmin, even though I've never played it before, but just based off of how the gameplay is, and also Stardew Valley, I think Majora's Mask is probably the most replayable game ever because of just how much content there is in it. And how just using previous knowledge can really speed things up. Let's stand still night. Shaking my head. Night of the second day, 36 hours remain, and let's stand still and dawn. Dawn of the final day. 24 hours remain. No, let's not dance till night. Maybe after I do the mini game, then I'll talk to you. And actually, wait, before that, I want to go in here. I can't do anything with this here now, but I want to talk to this guy for a second. Oh, you won't talk to me because of a dick scrub. Okay. I thought I would show a nice little, like, detail, but whatever. Alright, let's go ahead and do the Deku minigame then. Fall down the hole. Hey there. Good luck, my dude. 3 days in a row. Let's do this. For this one, it is a mixture of going around and around and going up and down. Okay, just wait for this first one. And drop. Oh, I almost missed that one. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay. Let's fly towards this thing, speed things up, and oh my gosh. That is the second time I've had a close call. Oh my gosh. All right. Also, a nice little detail. On the third day, you really feel how close the moon is. Like with every rumble. It's kind of a neat little detail. Oh. I am having way too many freaking close calls, man. Okay. Pop out. And drop. Victory. Okay, it's all over. Amazing, new record, and for 3 days straight. Wow, we've been had. Well, you're obviously a pro, and pros can't play here. Take this and don't come back. And we get a piece of heart for our troubles. Such a useful face, but we were really dealing with a fierce competitor. Ah, it's my dude, hide. And they won't interact with us until we reset time. I love that so much. Weird. You'd think they would have hidden money here. Oh well. Alright. So now let's go ahead and accelerate things to the night of the final day, because that's pretty much all that there is left with this first 3-day cycle. After depositing my 11 rupees, of course. Okay. Trading post. And let's dance. Tonight. Shaking my head. I did the final day, 12 hours remaining. Oh yeah, how's that? It went by in an instant, right? I'm still full of energy, but outside he seems gotten kinda dangerous. Yikes, I'm getting out of town. Take care. I know of a mysterious song. No, I won't learn it. Oh, sorry, that's too bad. In that case, see you later. And he just buries himself into the water. And presumably drowns. And the town seems very, very empty right now. Anyways, dive down into the yellow flower, which compared to the normal Deku flowers, launches you higher and you can go farther with it. And we get a piece of heart. The doors to the clock tower opens only once a year, at midnight on the eve of the carnival, which happens to be tonight. So yeah, there's really nothing else left, but just wait for midnight. Let's just dance for a bit. Yeah, this shield doesn't really do anything for the Deku Scrub. In fact, there's only like 1 or 2 attacks that this is actually good to defend yourself against, but it's kind of fun. It's kind of neat that it's basically giant turtle shell or half of the Deku nut that acts as your shield. Kind of a neat detail. Let's talk to this guy.
Hey, Deku Kid. You waiting for us to finish the bridge from the festival tower to the clock tower entrance up there? Sorry, my apprentices panicked and ran away. This is all we get for a festival tower. It's not quite tall enough, is it? Sheesh. Even if we went to the top of the festival tower, we wouldn't be able to get up to the clock tower entrance. I apologize for all of this. I wish I could scare that moon away.
Don't worry, buddy. That moon is scary enough as is. Alright, I guess for now I can talk a little bit about my history with this game and why it's so special to me. So I first played this game when I was a teenager. Like, I did play Ocarina when I was about 10, something like that. Anyways, I was pretty young when I played Ocarina, and I liked it, but I didn't really was obsessed with it like a lot of other people tend to be. But then I played Majora, and at first I was a little confused by it. It was because of how darker and how much more different it is. Heck, even just Link taking on a different form and having this time limit thing really caught me off guard. But as I got older and I started to understand more what this game was trying to be, and kind of looking at the themes of everything, that was when it started to become more special. And every repeat playthrough, I always find something new about it. And hopefully this playthrough will be no exception. Because yeah, when I said that this game is one of the most, has probably the most replay value, I hope that I can show you at least something new with it. And hopefully you'll see what I'm talking about. Anyways, Clock Tower has opened. And the final hours have started playing. Don't stop now. Look, we can get up there now. The final hours might be one of my favorite Zelda pieces of Zelda music ever. It is perfect music to depict essentially the end of the world. And it's only played during these final 6 hours of the game. And I wish more Zelda music, and I wish more Zelda games would reincorporate this, because this is only used in one other instance, and that's after you defeated a boss in Wind Waker. Anyways, let's head up to Clock Tower. Dot, 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 dot. Sis! Ah, Tail. We've been looking for you two. Hey, Skullkid, what if you gave that mask you're wearing back now? Hey, come on. You listening? Swamp, mountain, ocean, canyon. Hurry, the four who are there. Bring them here. Don't speak out of line, stupid fairy. No! What are you doing to my brother? Skullkid, do you think you're still our friend after that? Well, whatever. Even if they were to come now, they wouldn't be able to handle me. Just look above you. If it's something that can be stopped, then just try to stop it. By the power is not! And you got the thing! You got the Ocarina of Time back. Suddenly, memories of Princess Zelda come rushing back to you. You are already leaving this land of Hyrule, aren't you? Even though it was only a short time, I feel like I've known you forever. I'll never forget the days we spent together in Hyrule. And I believe in my heart that a day will come when I shall meet you again. Until that day comes, please, take this. I am praying that your journey be a safe one. If something should happen to you, remember this song. You remembered the Song of Time. This melody lingering on the edges of your mind is a song of memories of Princess Zelda. The goddess of time is protecting you. If you play the Song of Time, she will aid you. Snap out of it! What are you doing lost in your memories? Get yourself together! Getting that old ocarina back isn't gonna help us. Somebody, anybody, goddess of time, help us please, we need more time. Oh, I can give you time. Huh? When did you get that instrument? Save and return to the dawn of the first day? You bet. Dawn of the first day. Deja vu. What just happened? Everything is... started over. What are you, anyway? My name is my dude. That song you played. That instrument. That instrument! Wait, that's it! Your instrument! The math salesman said if you got back the precious thing that was stolen from you, he could return you to normal. Did you completely forget or what? Right off the bat, I'm gonna play the Song of Time backwards. And you can slow down the clock. This can be really helpful, especially if you're struggling or if you're doing something that takes a particularly long time in the dungeons. And might as well also show this off. If you move the control... Why isn't it doing it? Oh, okay, there we go. If you use the left control stick, you can change the pitch of different notes. So if I hold it to the left... Huh. I didn't realize it would take it. Normally doing the control stick actually screws things up and makes it so that the song doesn't play, or the game doesn't register you playing that song. Your notes echoed far, but nothing happened. After all, time is frozen in the clock tower. Anyways... And yeah, as you might imagine, a lot of people have done song covers of different things using this little technique here. My favorite being somebody played Careless Whisper on the Deku Pipes. I don't know how to do that, so I won't do it. Anyways, let's talk to the Happy Mass House. Were you able to recover your precious item from that imp? Whoa, buddy, get your hands off me! He just pulls out a random piano. Listen to me. Please play this song that I'm about to perform. I remember it well. So yeah, he has this giant piano. 3 rows of keys. Only to play 3 notes. That to me is the funniest part of the game. You played the Song of Healing. So long, Deku Scrub. Oh god, the only wood is in my pants. I am so not proud of that joke now that I've said it out loud. No, why? This is a melody that heals evil magic and troubled spirits, turning them into masks. I'm sure it will be of assistance to you in the future. Ah yes, I give you this mask in commemoration of this day. Fear not, for the magic has been sealed inside the mask. When you wear it, you will transform into the shape you just were. When you remove it, you will return to normal. I got the Deku mask. You got the Deku mask to keep as a memento. Putting it on will turn me back into a Deku Scrub, but you can take it off and return back to normal. Now, I have fulfilled my promise to you. So please, give me that which you promised me. So, here's the thing. Don't tell me. My mask. You did get it back, didn't you?
What have you done? If you leave my mask out there, something terrible will happen.
That mask that was stolen from me. It is called Majora's Mask. It is an accursed item from legend that is said to have been used by an ancient tribe in its hexing rituals. It is said that an evil and wicked power is bestowed upon the one who wears that mask. According to legend, the troubles caused by Majora's Mask were so great the Ancient Ones, fearing such a catastrophe, sealed the mask in shadow forever, preventing its misuse. But now, that tribe from the legend has vanished, so no one really knows the true nature of the mask's power. But I feel it. I went to great lengths to get that legendary mask, and I finally had it. I could sense the doom of a dark omen brewing. It was that unwelcome feeling that makes your hair stand on end. And now, that imp has it.
I am begging you. You must get that mask back quickly, or something horrible will happen.
I'm begging you. You must do it. Really? You'll do it for me? I was certain you would tell me that. You'll be fine. Surely you can do it. Believe in your strengths. Believe. So the Happy Mask Salesman, I want to talk about him for a second. So the Song of Healing is a song that's meant to turn all unhappiness, all misery and pain, all curses into masks. The Happy Mask Salesman says that his goal, other than to reobtain the Majora's Mask, is to spread happiness wherever he goes. So that makes you wonder, what are these masks that he wears on his backpack? Are they all the miseries that are taken and healed by the Song of Healing? Is he some sort of unlimited being that only wants to spread happiness and places Song of Healing for them? And if so, why did he go after Majora's Mask, which only brings calamity and destruction? This is why I really love him, because I honestly don't know which way... Because I honestly don't have the answer. And I love characters like that. I love open-ended characters that you can build a lot of theories around, but you won't fully get the answer. And honestly, I think it's better that way, because it means you can put your own meaning to him. So, yeah, I love this character. And he is one of the main reasons why I love this game so much. And Mario gets turned to a mask after only left it to become Tarrey. Oh my god. Oh my god. That mask. Okay. That mask. The Skull Kid uses the power of that mask to do terrible things. Well, whatever it takes, we gotta do something about it. Swamp Mountain, Ocean, and Canyon the Tail was trying to tell us about. I bet he was referring to the 4 areas just outside town. There's one in each compass direction. But what do you suppose he meant by the 4 who are there? I have no idea. He always skips important stuff. I guess we should go and find out. If you go through the gate straight ahead, we'll head in the direction of the swamp. And also, I just want to point out, the name of the 2 fairies in this game are Tattle and Tail. Tattletale? Get it? I like it. It's a good joke. I like it. Anyways, smack that and you get a temporary save point, which... Yeah, it's another area where I think the 3DS version did it better. I like the way that the 3DS does the saving, because those owl statues only provide a temporary save. And that if you boot up the file, boot up the game again and go into the file, that save that you did at the owl statue is erased if you turn off the game directly afterwards. The only hard save is if you reset time. It's kind of dumb. I like that in the 3DS version, all saves are permanent saves, and it even gives you access to the owl statue right when you start the game, rather than wait for the next 3-day cycle. Rather than wait for the 3-day cycle to wrap up to get your first save. And yep, jumping across here gets you a free 100 rupees that respawns every time you reset time. And here comes one of my favorite glitches, or I at least hope that this glitch still works in the recompiled version. Roll in. I fall through the ground. Yeah, this is one of my favorite glitches in the game. I love it. Anyways, stop right there. You have violated the law. Pay your fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit. And pay with your blood. Anyways, welcome to the Terminal Field. And here we get our first enemy, Green Shoes, which upon defeating always drops magic power. And over there is a red shoe that drops hearts or rupees if you're full of health. Anyways, let's roll on over to the swamp. There's a cow nearby. Oh, I remember this. Tail and I drew this with the Skull Kid when we first met him. He told us he had been fighting with his friends and that they left him all alone. Okay, with that cutscene, you could definitely tell this game wasn't made for widescreen. I'm sure it was because he was always playing tricks, so nobody wanted to play with him. But to do what he did just because of that. You never forget your first thieving. You know, maybe Skullkid was the one who stole from the Louvre earlier. And once he got his power... Now I'm thinking about images of Skullkid with Tattle and Tails stealing from the Louvre and getting all that jewelry. Crap. Oh no. Anyways, here we have another new enemy. These are Bat Bats. I think. Yeah, Bat Bats. These are basically just the Majora's Mask equivalent to oh yeah, childhood trauma. There we go. Anyways, these are the Majora's Mask equivalent of keys. Even though I think keys actually do exist in Majora's Mask. Anyways, defeat them all and climb up this tree. And before we even enter the first dungeon, we already have enough pieces of heart to fill up a new heart container. All right. And I broke a shin. Okay. I want to shoot him down because I wanted to get, because I wanted to buy the map with them. Generally, you can get maps for cheap upon entering a new area. Snapped his ankles, yeah. Anyways, welcome to the Southern Swamp. Gonna roll on over here to this owl statue. Unlock a new save point. And one thing about these owl statues, with the exception of Clock Tower, there's always respawnable items, including, well, our first instance of a Deku Stick, and there's always a guaranteed fairy, so if you need health recovery, it's always there. Alright, I don't think I can do anything with this spot here now. Alright, and remember that spin trick that I told you about earlier? It works the best here. For hopping across the water. Because yeah, failure to do so means you hop a lot slower and you're more likely to drown into the water. Right. Grab that. Grind up a little bit of money and magic. And let's head into these woods. And monkey. Monkey. Okay, follow and... Cat crab. I know these things are like called snappers, but I just refer to them as cat crabs because that's what what they sound. Because that's what I think they're saying. At least that's what it sounds like they're saying. Cat crab. Cat crab. To the left. And hi, boss from Ocarina.
I was just minding my own business, picking mushrooms with... Bam! I got hit from behind. That pesky skull kid. Did he think an old hag wouldn't recognize him if he hit his face? Ow, ow. To think he's that powerful. And now I can't even move.
So she wants something to restore energy.
You're no help.
Yeah. Because I have nothing but sticks and nuts. That sounds so wrong, but yet that's pretty accurate. Anyways, climb up this ladder. And I don't know if that ladder, like, on the back of the building is accessible. Like, if I could... if I can get... Yeah, I don't know if that thing is accessible outside of, like, doing, like, moon jump cheats or not. I don't know. If somebody can figure that out, I would love to know. Anyways, let's talk to... I think this is Kotake, I want to say. What's that? The Skull Kid got to Kome? Okay, yeah, this is Kotake. That's ridiculous. If it's just a Skull Kid, then what harm could he possibly do? And we got the thing. Got a bottle of red potion on our first permanent empty bottle.
Quick, take that potion to her.
Hop on down. And back into the mysterious woods again. Or woods of mystery. Sorry. Have to use the official terminology. Even though I literally just said I would only call the snappers cat craps. Cat crap. Cat crap. No! Getting hurt got me money. Sums up having a 9 to 5 in a 9 to 5 jobs in a nutshell. All right, I got your potion. Here you go.
That color, that smell, that's definitely Kotake's.
Link's just holding out his hands. I've been calling them cat crabs for so long. See, you get my point. You get it.
You saved me. I'm the swamp tour guide. I run the boat cruise, so come by if you want a free ride.
I'm surrounded by monkeys. I can't leave. You have strange powers, no? Me been watching you. Lately, the swamp filled with poison water. Temple above waterfall strange. Brother go to temple, but brother no able to find temple entrance. Temple for Deku only. And talking like this reminds me of when I taught the Reiki in Xenoblade. Brother captured by Deku, now in palace. And if we follow these monkeys, they eventually just vanish. Seriously, in the next area transition, they just pop out of existence. Alright. Let's go ahead and hop across the water. Hop, hop, hop. Let's climb up. And I'll be human for this. Crikey, this man is hairy. Blimey, where is he? That sport child is off playing hooky again. Child his age has no business searching for fairies. Oh, welcome. Well then, why don't you show me the pictograph you've taken? This is part of a side quest where if you take certain photos, he'll give you a piece of art for it. But we don't have a pictograph box, so we can't do anything about this. Let's talk to Gome.
Oh, thank you for what you did back there. And a special deal just for you. I'll let you take this cruise for free. Ah yes, we've got a special going on right now. So, we're giving this out for free.
I got a thing. We got the pictograph box. Allows you to take one photo. One. After that, but you can retake it at any point, and going back in time erases the photo. You take a nice picture from the boat. Take it to that fella over there. Alright, the boat's leaving. So now we're just kind of locked into this little essentially mini cutscene. And this allows for one of the funkiest camera angles ever. Upskirts, and you can also see that Link's legs are actually detached from his body. I don't know, it was just something stupid that I found in one day. And I just wanted to share that knowledge. And also, close up, you can actually see that there's a little Triforce on the hero's shield. Again, kind of a neat detail. And one of the few instances of actually seeing the Triforce in this game. Anyways, boat is strong enough to kill octopus. I mean, hey, that's how Ursula died in Little Mermaid, so... Now arriving at Deku Palace. Swamp water is poisonous here, so please, watch your step. Are you disembarking? Yes. And... childhood drama again! And... yeah, here comes my favorite music in the game.
This is the palace of the Deku Kingdom. Only those on official business may enter. But you may enter to see the public humiliation of the foolish monkey who angered our king. Follow this hall straight to the royal chamber. Do not enter any other areas whatsoever.
I don't know what kind of voice I was going for with that one, but... yeah, I love this music so much. And here we see the Deku King. Whoa, what happened to the camera there? I haven't seen your face before. Are you visiting? Usually I don't allow the likes of you in my royal chamber. But today is different. We're about to punish the foolish monkey who kidnapped the Deku princess. He has insulted the royal family. I'll show him what happens when you do that. That foolish monkey is up in that cage. Take a good look at his face. So yeah, for the pictograph contest, if you snap a picture of the Deku King and deliver it to the dude within the first day, you'll get a piece of art. I'm not gonna do this, but now you know. Was my brother alright? Did you see entrance to cage? We know secret route there. Enter secret route from outer garden entrance. But enter this in tall place. No can reach it. Need bean from bean cellar. Live beneath the garden palace. Oh, no, I did not mean to do... okay. Yes, I understand. Ooh, you smart. Anyways, I'm gonna go into the complete opposite because there is a piece of art that I want to get. And it's back here. At least, I think this is the way to the piece of art. I could be wrong. Alright, just... oh! Well, that was fast.
I told you not to enter any areas other than the royal chamber. It is a very rare occasion that you are allowed to enter, so do as I say. Follow this hall straight to the royal chamber. Do not enter any other areas whatsoever. And so, we shall go to war.
That's what that voice was reminding me of. Oh my gosh. How did I only now pick that up? I'm not even the biggest fan of Pirates 3, and yet that was the voice that popped into my head. Oh. I keep failing this. Again, this is probably something I could do in my sleep, but whatever. Sisu Bungie, vote for Suchu Bungie. This is cutting it really close here. Ooh, money. All right, please don't turn around. Okay, there you go. I might as well pick up the magic beans now. Nom, 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 nom. Well, Chomp Chomp, you're the first customer I've had in a long time. Do you need any magic beans? Get one free sample. I got the thing. So yeah, magic beans work a little differently than they do in Ocarina. In Ocarina, you just plant them as a child and then come back as an adult to see them fully grown. But here, you plant them and then sprinkle spring water on them, and that causes them to instantly grow. Which I wish was a mechanic in Ocarina, honestly, the more I think about it, because I think you can get spring water in Ocarina, but I don't know. Okay, wait for both of them to turn. No! You want to screw the piece of heart? I don't really need it. Again, I'm not going for full 100%. I mean, this is just wasting time. Okay. Over here. Yep. And it's weird that you can't plant things as the Deku Scrub. You have to be a human Link in order to do it. It's a little weird, but whatever. And splash. Or, sorry, sploosh. I have to use the official Zelda terminology with this one. And, oop. But then again, I could probably get the piece of heart just by doing this section here. Come on, hit it. Thank you. Okay, fly overhead. That. So can I do... This looks like a completely different section, so no, it doesn't look like it. Right, I'm still on the right side of the palace, not the left. Okay, grab some extra magic. A little higher up. The bubble and blasting is a little hard to aim, I'll admit. One nice thing about the 3DS version is that they actually add a little bit of an aiming reticle with the bubbles. And also make them fire a little bit more straight. I know I'm probably putting a lot more praise on the 3DS version right now, but trust me, where the 3DS changes are successful in the minor stuff, the major stuff, I think is where the N64 version is better, honestly. Anyways, made it into the inner palace. And hi, monkey. Oh, you! How did you get here? I flew. Shh! If they see you, they capture you. My brothers asked for your help. I'm terribly sorry. Just try to come by road. We'll talk after. No good after all. You don't happen to have something that can make a lot of noise, like a loud instrument that with sound that carries a long way. If you have one, show it to me. I got this rinky-dink little flute. I got this tiny flute. That tiny thing would never do. Its sound, it won't carry far enough. Don't you have something else? So yeah, you can actually try out different instruments and he'll actually give different opinions. Oh, you have them. You do, just like the princess. Thank you, pipes. Those will work great. By the way, who are you?
just a random tumble down. Oh, that's not important now. Just listen to me. I was trying to find out about the poison in the swamp, so I went to Woodfall Temple above the waterfall. But the temple has become a monster's lair, and the princess was captured by the monster. So the Deku King just thinks I kidnapped the princess. He wants to listen to a word I say. Now the princess is in trouble, so I must somehow hurry to the temple and save her. Do you understand my plight? Yes, I do. So then, that means you will go in my place to save the princess? Okay, now I'll teach you the melody that opens the temple. The princess taught it to me. We can't let them hear us, so I'll sing it softly. Oh! I'm so used to the way of my controller. I'm not used to this controller when it comes to this. The Sonata of Awakening. You learned the Sonata of Awakening. This melody awakens those who are falling into a deep sleep. Everyone, did you hear that? This melody, which only the Deku royal family knows, it proves the foolish monkey deceived the princess so he could enter the temple. Everyone, let the monkey's punishment commence. You better take the shortcut the Deku people use to get to the Woodfall Temple. But you must hurry. If you don't, I will be punished by the Deku King. So now we have our first goal. Save the princess. So let's dive down here and up. Back into the southern swamp. And here we have a new enemy type. I can't target it, and I don't know the name of this enemy off the top of my head. It's probably like just Dragonfly, because some of the enemies, I'll admit, do have kind of generic names. Oh, no, I did not mean to do that. Yeah, it's just a Dragonfly. Okay, wait for it to do his attack, and then pop out. Okay, dive down and pop out. Fly all over. Pop. And hey, Gamora. Ho, 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 ho. This is a rare sight. You are a fairy child, correct? I'm a wooden boy. What business might you have in this poisoned swamp? If you dare not venture further, I shall pass no judgment. It is better that you hurry back to town. The swamp you're in has lost its guardian deity, but it was destined to fade anyway. Hoot hoot. And that destiny is not solely limited to the swamp. If you have the courage and determination to proceed in the face of destiny, then I shall teach you something useful. Before coming here, had you not seen any of the stone statues that bear close resemblance to me? I have placed those throughout the land to aid the one with the power to change the destiny of this land, wherever he may appear. If you have left proof of our encounter on any of those stone statues, then the song carved in my feet will certainly be of assistance. Remember it well, and play it wherever the need arises. From the first time you play this song, we shall become eternal friends, transcending time and place. Notes are carved into the stone.
And even though I'm playing pipes, it plays the ocarina. I don't know why, but that is something that is consistent across, I think, every version of Majora's Mask I've played. But yeah. I just learned how to warp around world. Learned the Song of Soaring. So yeah, those owl statues that serve as save points, I can now warp to. This also allows you to warp to the entrance of any dungeon that you're in. Welcome to the main part of the swamp, Woodfall. Okay. Over this way, there's a couple of things I can grab real fast. Including this money. Okay, one slight weakness when it comes to the momentum is that sometimes it can take you a little too far off the lily pad, and it can kind of screw over the next part of the chain. Anyways, this is a new enemy. Hip loops. They just kind of charge at you. They aren't super... Oh! He just fell into the water. Oh, poor dude. Oh. Almost fell off the platform there. Okay. Bombs away! Oh, I missed. There we go. Okay. Dive down. And plop. Isn't this the Deku Scrub mark? I wonder if they're worshipped here. Unlock the warp points. And if you continue down that way, like if you fly over there, you can go to a treasure chest that has a piece of heart in it. The entrance to Woodfall Temple has now been opened. And yep, like I said before, always a fairy near the owl statues. As well as a few useful items. And it's always just barely enough to get in there. And oh, I just realized I forgot to grab something kind of important that would be useful in this place. So I'm gonna warp back over to Clock Town. Pick that up real fast. Avoid the doggo. And is the stray fairy still here? Yes, okay. Can't believe I almost forgot about this. Okay, just spin around and around and around and around and around and around. Because, let's see, I'm gonna take off the Deku mask for this. Hey there, scary lady. Oh, Tattle, and you kind young one. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. Yeah, I already know. For now, this is all I can offer you. She gives us a full heal as well as a refill on our magic. But most importantly... Oh, kind young one. Scattered throughout the 4 temples of this land are broken stray fairies like me. Please, find a way to save them and return them to their fountains. Surely they will add to your strength. Allow me to grant you something good so the stray fairies will not fear you. I have a scary face. We got the Great Fairy Mask. This allows you to know whether or not there are stray fairies in a room of a dungeon and will also attract them to you. Come see me whenever your quest to become made you weary. As somebody who's actually going to be getting every single stray fairy in the game, this is going to be an essential item for me. Plus, I did also say that I would fill out the entirety of the mask screen. So. And I'm just realizing I could probably go and grab another mask right now. Back in Clock Town. I am just forgetting things left and right. Apparently OBS crashed again. Or the internet crashed again. I swear. Whatever. Alright. Anyways, what was I doing? Oh, right, I was getting this. Oh dear. Are you on a field trip? Are you the expert person finder I hired? Okay. Yeah, you're missing your son Cafe. I will take your son's face. Alright, how long was my internet out for? I wasn't really paying that closely attention. Like only a few seconds, hopefully. Not long? Okay, good. I swear... Only a few seconds, okay. Yeah, I swear that my internet is usually not this bad. It's just been acting really wonky. In fact, it was acting wonky last night too, so I probably should have expected it to do this, but I was really hoping it would last. Especially after the reset that I did after the major one I had earlier. Near the start of the stream, but... whatever. Anyways, now let's head into the Woodfall Temple. And let's go ahead and equip this. And that is the first of 15 of these stray fairies. I think this one also has... No. I know one of these has... Oh, there's a fairy. I think there is another stray fairy in this room that I need to knock down like a bee's nest in order to get. I know there's one in this little treasure chest here. I have played this game way too freaking much. Oh, I guess there isn't one in the bee's nest. Never mind, then I have not played this game nearly enough then if I don't know that exact detail. I should be ashamed of myself. Through the door. Ugh, that stench. This place stinks just like that poison swamp. I shall take your neck as a prize. Kill this one and you get another stray fairy. Up, 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 up. Those things are basically Venus flytraps. If anything other than Deku Link is standing on top of that, it'll nom you and take away your health. One of these should have a stray fairy, yes. dive down here. Hop. Because in this little chest should be a small key. I got a key. Okay. I'm gonna make my way over to this room because I think here should be essentially a mini boss room. Yes. Hi, Crackcraps. So yeah, you just dive down and then hit them from on their soft bellies. Yeah, it's too far away now for it to notice me. Cat crap. Cat crap. And let's see if I can stand in the exact spot. Come on, Blade. Yes! I magically float up with the treasure chest. Hop. Hop. I got the thing. Yeah, I love that all the different transformations actually have different animations for getting in, for opening the chests. I think that's really fun. It adds a whole lot more personality. I love it. Alright, now with the key, we should be able to open the door on the complete opposite end of the map. Open Sesame. This looks pretty light. Well, don't just stand there. Press A to grab it and use the control stick to move it. So yeah, the Deku Script is not super strong, but it is strong enough to at least push that. Which is nice. Alright. I haven't really done any fighting as human Link, so let's try. In fact, I think that's actually the first enemy I've killed as human Link. Huh, how about that? Or, no, wait, I've killed a few Chews. Never mind. Okay. Let's get out the Deku Sticks. And run, because these mods will follow me and they will do damage. Plus, if I don't move fast enough, the torch will go out, of course. And that opens the door. I haven't really tried fighting these things as a human before. See how that goes. Okay, to get one shot by the jump attack. Okay, that's good to know. And in here should be the compass, I believe. I got the thing. Yay, give myself a concussion. Okay. Go up here and light. Ow. Okay. So there is a stray fairy down below that does contain a stray fairy, but can't access that without a certain item. But there is one where I just need to knock down a bee's hive, and that is 6 out of 15. Okay. Parkour. Okay, light. Parkour. 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 Yeah, you can do instant spin attacks by circling around and pressing B. Not a lot of people use this, but it's actually one of the most useful attacks. Be careful, I sense a lot of evil in here. Refer to these. It's a black bow. They infinitely respawn and they just kind of jump on you and not much else. They're more of a nuisance than an actual threat. But still a nuisance. Exactly proved my point. Anyways, in this darkness, just need to light up a bunch of torches in this room. Come on. There we go. And in we go. And here is probably the first real challenging room of the Woodfall Temple, because if you fall down any of those holes, you basically have to climb all the way back up. And it takes a while. Okay. Dive. Wait for it to return. Okay, come on, come on. Jeez, I never realized how slow this platform was. Okay, there we go. Get down the stairs. And I'm much too light for this button, but not for Human Link. And that spawns in some ladders. However that works. Go into here. And go into this room. Our first mini boss, the Dino Falls. Or at least I think they're Dino Falls. Yeah, Dino Falls. It only takes like 2 jump attacks to take care of this guy, so yep, 2 jump attacks. So it's not too much of a threat. Just have your shield up and just get out of the way when it breathes fire. It's not too big a deal. And now, to get probably the most important item in the game. I got the bow. Seriously, this one item actually directly influences the rest of the game. Not only is it a good projectile weapon, but pretty much every dungeon going forward, going a little into spoilers, all the dungeon items are just elemental arrows. And the bow is always at the center of most puzzles in the game because of that. So it's no exaggeration to say that the bow is one of the most important items in the game. Okay, come on, little stray fairy, come to me, fully heal me, because yep, collecting these stray fairies actually heals you a little bit. Kind of a neat detail. Pick up little arrows. Up and fly across. Okay, lift off. Up and fly. And in we go. To face off against our second mini boss, Gecko. Gecko, the Geico Gecko. Riding upon his noble steed. Just barely missed, and there we go. So yeah, it's just This fight is basically just switch back and forth to take care of the two faces of the map. Take care of both enemies. This fight's nothing too special, but I think it's kind of fun. Plus, I just love the idea of this giant frog riding a turtle that can produce spikes and just rolls around. I think it's just really funny. Can't really do anything with the frog now, but what I can do is unlock this chest. And get... I got the boss key! Open sesame. Okay. Fly on over back to the main entrance, or into the central part of the dungeon. And light. And that clears up all the poison within the dungeon. But before I do anything with that, I'm gonna head back into this room for a second. Or, no, not this room. It's a different room. Alright, I think it was over this way. No, but just give me this. Almost made it. I think you can jump that. It just takes a lot of precision. Yes, it was this room. Because now that we have the bow, I think I can... No, I need to be at a certain angle. There we go. That should be Stray Fairy number 9. Climb back up, and night of the first day. I'm supposed to aim at this torch. I was hoping to do that first try, but whatever. Okay. Let's do better, and... Yes! Second try. Okay, so if I don't use... I guess I use the Deck of Flower for this one, then. Press down on the switch to unlock this little treasure chest, which should have another Stray Fairy. Okay. There we go. Right. Wait for the next platform, and there we go. And up ahead should be the boss room. And more importantly, the last, like, 5 Stray Fairies. Okay. This Fairy 12. Ah. 13. Let's see. Pop. And pop. 14. I think the last one should be in here. No. Did I miss one? Oh, right. I almost forgot about that one. Okay. Yeah, I know which one I'm missing. That room that was filled with, like, the darkness, and I had to light all the torches. I needed to defeat all the enemies in that one, in that room. It spawned in the chest. That's what I was forgetting. Okay. I knew I was forgetting something. But, yeah. Okay, there should be stairs that lead me back into that room directly. Yep. Or close to that room. So let's fly. Okay, let's take off the mask and let's start fighting. Okay, just gotta clear out the room. Come on. Just gotta spin. Let's see, are there any other enemies in here? Oh, yep, here we go. There we go. And that's all of them. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just quickly turn those in. Plus, I think this might be faster. To go from the entrance all the way up to the boss room. Up. Okay. A little too high. A little too low. A little too high. Hit the nut. Hit it! Hit it! You know what? Screw it. There. Probably should have done that at the beginning, but whatever. Pop right on out. And die. And this should lead into the second Great Fairy. Oh, strong young one, I am the Great Fairy of Power. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. My spinning power has increased. You'll master the spin attack. So yeah, one other change that was made between the 3DS and the N64 is the Great Fairies with the next area and this area, they swap. So instead, you would have received double magic instead. I'm not sure if I like this change or not, but I will point out it does feel a little off for the next area to have it be the spin attack upgrade when that area is so heavily dependent on magic. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Anyways, let's head back into the dungeon. Gonna hop right out. And can I make it to this flower? Yes, I can. Okay. You can entirely skip that. Cool. And hopefully I'll be able to beat the boss fast enough, because there is something I want to do before it hits midnight on the first day. Of course, I miss it. I miss the platform. Probably shouldn't be Deca Link for this one. Okay, I'm gonna go to the left. Okay. So I want to take out a few of these enemies first. They're a little too far away to really have to worry about, so. Okay, let's see if I can do this first try. Because this sometimes takes me a little bit. No, that's not what I wanted to do, but... Nope! Dang it. Okay, you annoy me. And the crystal should be wearing off right about now. If it hasn't already. Yep, there we go. Okay. Let's try this again. Come on, dive! Dive, Link. Come on. You go a little faster, Link. Okay. Make it over, make it over, make it over. Thank you. Oh. Alright, second try isn't bad. There's some money there, but I'm not interested. Let's head to the boss. Max Jungle Warrior Odawa, or Odawa, however you pronounce it. And now I can finally talk about one of my negative opinions about the 3DS version. The bosses of the 3DS version suck. Because the bosses in the N64 version, though not all perfect, are all pretty fun and engaging. Whereas the 3DS version make unnecessary changes that more often than not make the bosses worse. Okay, I'm beating him a little too fast there. Really get into him, but he does have an attack where he summons a bunch of enemies and that. Yeah, the mod... Yeah, even the people who really like the 3DS version all admit the bosses are the main weak point. There are a lot of other changes that are really good, but the bosses are not among them. Yusui's Aldawa's remains. You've just freed the innocent spirit that this dark mass had kept imprisoned within the body of evil Aldawa. Basically, the change with the 3DS version is that they actually make the Deku Flower in the center more important, as after stunning him for a little bit, he'll have a giant Majora's Mask eye on the back of his head, and you have to drop a Deku Nuts into it. I'll admit I slightly like this change because it does give the Deku form more of a purpose, and even the flower in the center more of a purpose, but I don't know, I just kind of like brute forcing my way through this boss. I think it's a lot more fun. Anyways. So many bubbles. What's that? Wait. Listen, it seems to be saying something. Could that be crying be its way of teaching us some sort of melody? Don't just stand there, get your instrument. Also, thank goodness for Tattle having perfect pitch like that. Nice little tune that's in the shape of a check mark. Now you can never unsee it. You learned the oath to order. Call us. That's what it's saying. Now that the curse has been broken, the swamp has now returned back to normal. No more poison. And to top it off, we get a convenient back entrance. The four people Tail talked about. Do you think he was talking about the spirit that was sealed inside that mask? Hell, hey, you were pretty good out there. Have you done this before or what? Yeah, I went through advanced puberty and then killed a demon pig. Now, just keep up that pace and save the other three. Hey! All that stuff I did to you, your horse, I apologize. Sorry. There, I apologize, so don't hold it against me. Got it? Now then, we've helped the princess just like the monkey asked. So now our next stop is in the mountains. Let's hurry and do something about that skull kid. What? Oh, you? My dude? Pleased to meet you. I'm the Deku Princess. But my dude never gets old. Were you, by chance, asked by that monkey to come save me? Ha! Just as I suspected. You see, your body smells a little bit like monkey. So, the monkey made it back fine after all. That's good. I was worried that when I didn't come home, my father would think my monkey had kidnapped me. I was worried that my father would even go so far as to punish that poor monkey. Don't tell me. Are you serious? Is father actually doing that?
Yet another hasty decision, father.
Whoa, we haven't any time to lose. Quickly, Mr. My Dude. Could you please find something to carry me so that you could take me to the Deku Palace? All I got is this bottle. I got a lady. It's a tight fit, but she says she'll be fine if you hurry. Mr. My Dude, it's no time to lose. Hurry, take me to the palace. You know, there's a shop that's about to open in Clocktown that I can go and sell bottled items to. I want to know if this is possible or not. I need to know. It's these morbid curiosities that I want to try and answer in this playthrough. And besides, I actually do want to come back to Clocktown because there's a couple things that happens around midnight of the first day that I want to try and do. So I'm going to revert the flow of time back to normal, so that it can speed along and I can get to midnight faster. Hi, dancers. These two are the Rosa sisters. Yeah, that looks about how I would dance too. Alright. Into the curiosity shop. Come in. Tonight, I got nothing to sell. Kid you not. Can I buy something? I'll pay you good. Alright. Here, I'll sell you royalty. Sorry, but I can't sell that. You're, oh, dang it. I was hoping. There's a part of me that kind of hoped that they... But yeah, you can sell different bottled items to the curiosity shop, and they'll pay you good money for some of these things. All right. Hey, Jim. Hi, mysterious stranger back here. I'm not doing anything suspicious. Really? I got my eye on you. So yeah, it's just gonna be waiting around for midnight to pass. And this leads to another thing that I think the 3DS version does have over the original. So if you if you play the Song of Time double like this, you can fast forward to different time increments. But the problem is, it's only to the next thing. Like, it would only take me to dawn of and night of. But in the 3DS version, you can skip to specific hours of the day, which is so much nicer. and makes a lot of the times when you're waiting around for stuff to happen to pass by a lot faster. It's a lot more convenient. And at midnight, there should be, yes, an old lady popping out. Gonna wait for her to pass by. Doopy 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 doop doop doop. Just casually running. I'll take that.
Ouch, watch out. Stop, thief. Give the old lady her luggage back.
We couldn't do this as a Deku Scrub because you need the sword in order to take him out. Alternatively, you can shoot an arrow at him, causing him to explode and literally kill this man. But to get the prize, the sword is the only way.
Thank you. Since he didn't make up with them, I can finally stock bomb bags at our shop. Maybe I'll put them out tomorrow. Yes, I must thank you. It's a dangerous mess, but maybe you could use it to throw your own festival fireworks show.
I got another mask. You got the blast mask.
Well done. Well, thanks for helping me. Take care.
Kaboom! Yep, you can just automatically blow yourself up for about half a heart damage. Or, if you have your shield up, you can explode and not cause any damage to yourself. Only it takes a little bit to recharge. Yeah, there you go. It's now recharged. Alright, Woodfall is probably the fastest. So yeah, let's go and deliver the Deku Princess back to the Deku Palace. And revert back to slow, because there's a couple other things in the swamp that I want to take care of. Alright, let's see. Part of me does kind of wish that there was nighttime music. Like, don't get me wrong, the calm ambience is kind of nice, but part of me wishes that there was, like, night variations of some of the songs. Especially considering that there are certain night themes in other video games that are straight up fire. Like, honestly, in Xenoblade Chronicles, in the Xenoblade Chronicles series, most of the night variants, I actually prefer over the day variants when it comes to music. And I feel like some night variants on some of these areas would be amazing to listen to. Alright. Let's hop across the water. Up, 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 up. Up, up. Up, up. Up, 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 up. Okay. Let's head in. Up. And fly right up over. At least they keep the music here. And here's a one and only cutscene. Like, even if you reset time and complete the dungeon again, this specific scene will not pop up again. Check on the monkey.
Ooh, hot, hot. Stop it, please. They keep saying I kidnapped her. No matter how many times they say it, it's not going to bring the princess back.
Dip him into the hot water. And he's stunned. Alright, let's open up and release the princess. Oh, my princess, my darling princess. You are all right? I was so worried.
Foolish Father! Die, 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 die.
Even the butler's getting into it.
What are you doing? Let that monkey go this instant.
Oh, Mr. Monkey, I'm truly sorry. Father does such rash things when he's worried about me. I understand, Princess. Forget about that. Has Temple been returned to normal? Why, yes, thanks to Mr. Maidu here. I am very truly grateful. Really? So you're called my dude, are you? Thank you for keeping your promise to me. As a symbol of our gratitude, our butler has prepared a little something for you. Please accept it. You'll find it in the shrine that will be to your right when you leave the palace. Hasty decision-making is my weakness. This time, more than ever, it's become clear to me. Oh, stranger traveler, there's little I can do. Please, rest a bit for a moment. Okay, tells us about the butler thing again. And one neat little detail. So normally if you transform back into a human while in the Deku Palace, they'll throw you out, but now that we've returned the princess, they welcome us. We don't get thrown out again. Kinda neat. Alright. So now let's go to the right and do the thing that they wanted us to do with the butler. Spin. 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 And into the Deku Shrine. My dude, I am truly thankful for what you have done for the princess. As a sign of our gratitude, we Deku have prepared something that we think may assist you. I will lead you to it. Please, follow me.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
That's just automatically what I think whenever I see this. So yeah, the goal is just follow him. He leads you to the correct path because there are some alternative ways. Take too long and you get locked out and you have to start all over. And hopefully I can keep up because I don't exactly remember the exact path of things. Okay. Okay, hop. Hop. Jump. 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 I think it's... No, it's right. Oop. Okay. For this, I want to be the Deku Scrub. So I can hop across the water. There we go. Left path. Keep moving forward. And here is a fire maze. Touch any of these as a Deku Scrub, you instantly have to restart. So I am playing with fire and staying as a Deku Scrub. And follow and boulder! I think he's this way. Yes, okay. Okay, for this next one, I want to have the bow. Take down the fire, which really should have incinerated these trees down, but it's a video game. Go down this way? I want to say? Yes. And there we go.
Well done, my dude. Now, here's the item I promised. Please, accept it.
I got a pig's face. The massive sense.
Actually, when I see you, I'm reminded of my son who left home long ago. Somehow, I feel as if I'm once again racing with my son. I'm afraid I may have tried too hard to outrun you. As old as I am, I'm still a fast competitor, just like when I raced my son. Please, forgive my rudeness.
And he devises a convenient little warp path out of here. So the massive sense allows us to become kind of a pig and smell and see visuals of sense. It also makes us just sound like a pig perpetually. Other than that, it's completely useless. It's not used for any real side quests. At least any side quest worth doing, so. But it's there. Alright. And there is one more thing in the swamp that we can do, but I think I'm gonna save that for next time. So, I'm gonna go to a warp point. Okay, let's go warp. Let's go to the woodfall. Okay. Save your progress? Yes. So, yeah. Here we go. So, yeah, I think that'll do it for this stream. So, I'll continue playing more Majora's Mask a week from today, same time. And there should be one more stream this week. Tomorrow, I'm going to be playing Pokemon Black for the very first time. So, definitely look forward to that. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, let's go. So yeah, do all that kind of stuff. See. And I also wanted to talk a little bit about a certain goal. So, even though I am mostly doing streaming as like kind of a hobby for now, a part of me also does want to grow and maybe earn stuff from this and become, you know, kind of a bigger streamer. So because of that, I have a goal. If I can get 500 subscribers and 500 subscribers on YouTube and 50 followers here on Twitch, I will play any game of your guys' choice. Whether it be something nostalgic or something that's recent, if it's a terrible game that you want me to suffer through or like an all-time favorite of yours, I will play it. So, yeah, if you guys could like spread the word about it, clip me, all that kind of stuff, I will make that a goal of mine. And I will hold myself to, and I'll keep my word. So yeah, until next time, this is Chronofahx signing out.